have a little tummy ache, so I'm looking for some Alka-Seltzer, and I had all my medicine corralled into one bin, thinking that that would be simple, but then it ended up looking like this, and it's awful and we need to fix it. We're gonna work on this today, but first I really do need to find some medicine. Yes. The purpose of decluttering and organizing is to reduce stress so that you can quickly find what you need and get on with your life, and also to make it look very pretty. I don't want to pull out more than I can handle, so I'm just going to work on one shelf at a time. If a project ever seems daunting or overwhelming, set a timer for 10 minutes. When you work in 10-minute increments, it makes things so much easier, and then you can get the ball rolling. After you set your timer, you clear out the space, and then you sort into categories: trash, donate or pass on, keep, or relocate to a different part of the house if it doesn't belong there. You're going to evaluate, do I need it? If you do, you want to put those things front and center so you can get to them quickly and easily. Arrange things in your closet according to how often you use it. If you know you're going to it daily, if it's medicine, you might want to put it in your bathroom, because that's where you know you do your daily routines, like brushing your teeth and brushing your hair. But for other times, weekly, monthly, biannually, you don't need to put your medicine in your bathroom, so I keep mine in the linen closet. I didn't used to have it in the linen closet. I used to keep it in my bedroom because I was afraid that the kids were going to get a hold of the medicine. But now the kids are older and they understand not to mess with the medicine. Okay, so I have the Band-Aids in here, some nasal spray, a pulse oximeter, takes your oxygen levels. I've got some Aleve in here. I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep this here or not. Down here I have ibuprofen, numbing cream, vapor rub, children's allergy, children's Tylenol, children's Motrin. So I think I'm actually going to put the ibuprofen up with the Aleve. And then I have a bunch of triple antibiotic ointment and hydrocortisone. It's the majority of that. We get a lot of bug bites here in Florida. And then I have all the administrative devices. This is to cut the little pills out. Sometimes it's hard to get them open. And a thermometer. And then over here I have vitamins and first aid spray. And then over here I have prescription meds that are leftovers from when we got a prescription and then we didn't need it all. But it's always good to have those because you don't want to throw that away if it's not expired, because, you know, it's like a $50 copay to go see the doctor to get a script again. So hold on to that stuff. All right, so this is all the cold and flu and stuff here. So I'm just going to put this all in here. Take these out. Cough drops, put that in the bag. And yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just put it all in here. We know it's all cold and flu. These are as well. Let me just double check. Yep. Okay, so now I have all of the cold and flu in this bin, all the prescription meds in this bin. This is random, but it's mostly motion sickness and diarrhea, constipation, heartburn. Yeah. Maybe a UTI. Aaron had a wart on his foot. We used this. It didn't work. We had to take him to the doctor and they had to freeze it off. So now I have this and maybe he'll get one again. I don't know. You know, kids. Extra first aid sprays. And then this is all first aid. So this is gloves, rubbing alcohol, pain spray, first aid spray, and a wrap for a splint. And then over in this little bin, I have all of the extra vitamins. And then all of this was empty or expired. So all that I didn't need. All right, so it's not fitting the way that I want. So now I'm gonna move things around to make it work. So on the right, I have my blood pressure cuff and my stethoscope, the prescription meds, the cold and flu medicine, and then here I have all of the more first aid type items that I think we're gonna grab more often. And then over here I have the vitamins and some first aid stuff and some stomach GI stuff, and then gloves. I don't need to label anything because everything is clear and I can see what it is. I decided to put the kids' towels in their bathroom cabinet. Now that I have this space free because I moved the towels into the kids' bathroom, I'm gonna move this stuff down here up into this place. This we don't need anymore. We've had this for 4 years and I've never used it. Sheets, air filters go up here. Pillowcases for all these pillows. More pillowcases. This pillowcase. I don't use this pillowcase anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and donate this. Well, they go together. I'm gonna keep it because when I do this set, it looks cute. So I'm just gonna keep it. What else? So off camera, I just move the sheets over to this aisle here. In this room, I know it's awful again, and I just recently did this room over, but that's how easily clutter can happen. These, I need to actually put them on my bed. This is or I can fold them and put them under my bed. I have drawers under my bed I can put them under. I still have to wash that blanket and that sheet because the cat's laid on it. So I'm gonna wash those, and then all this stuff I am going to take down to either the trash or the donation bin. This is going to be rehomed. We had a power outage and I needed this upstairs. So it was during a hurricane. The next thing I'm gonna be doing is probably the utility closet under the stairs by the kitchen. And this, I'm just gonna have to do this on another day, maybe the next video. Big shocker, I couldn't let good enough alone. I had to come back and reassess. But you know what? That's one of the things about decluttering and organizing, that going over and reassessing and making sure that it's gonna work for you is something that is a necessity. So that's what I did. I came back the next morning and I looked at it and said, something's not right. I ended up taking the medicine from this shelf up to this one because it's just safer in case one of my son's kids decides to come by and, I don't know, go through my medicine cabinet. I just don't want that to happen. So I went ahead and raised it all up. And I also realized that I didn't go through the expiration of the medicines, and there was some more of them that were expired. So that left me with more room. So now I have all this extra room, so I put this comforter and this sheet. This Betty's brand, it's like kind of like a sleeping bag, but the sheet has like a side comforter look on it, and it's very awkward to fold up. I should put it in a basket, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it at this point. Maybe later on when I decide to give this like a real makeover, I will, just for aesthetics only. But as far as function, this works great. I did end up taking the nasal spray out of here because I didn't think it made sense to have nasal spray up here when it could go with the flu and cold medicine stuff there. So I have vitamins and GI stuff together here. And then here is all the first aid. And this is my stethoscope and blood pressure cuff. I actually got rid of a couple of these that I didn't realize that I had extras of, and so I just took the ones that were the oldest and tossed those. This whole bedding set here I just stuck right there. And now we're done, and it looks way better. Also, I had a tote up there that I actually put my swimming and beach and boating stuff there. I always put my swimming and boating stuff downstairs in the utility closet, and that's the one I'm going to be doing in the next video. So stay tuned for that one. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me or you like my channel, then go ahead and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.